Hi, how do you make yourself a great storyteller? After all, today organizations, institutions, companies are looking out for people who can weave great stories. I am Pudumai and I am here to help you to make beautiful stories that can make meaning for others and help everyone learn something from it. You know, every story is about something happens to someone or an institution or a company. And therefore, you must know how do you build that thing. It is like once upon a time. Yes, once upon a time, there was, you know that story of the thirsty crow? That it was going around looking for water. And that's how you build that. That there was this person, this institution, this organization that was looking for something, that was in a dire situation, that was in that pain, that was in that learning curve, that was in a terrible situation. So you build that narrative. Once you say that, then, yes, and then something happens. The triggering point. Then that crow saw a pitcher of water. This is the learning point. This is the change movement. This is an opportunity that came in the presence of that company or the institution or the person. You see, there are 3 P's in the whole thing. There is the person or the institution, and there is the place where it happens, or where means here it can also mean the time frame in which it happens, and it can also mean a problem. So the person, place, and the problem. So now the crow is looking for that water and it found a pitcher of water. But then what happened? Then the company begins to work on it. The person looks out for something. Then it goes around looking for stones, picks them, puts them inside one by one. And this is how you build your narrative. And then this company did this, then these people did this, then this team did this. And the end of it, you come with that bang, the narrative of what change it brought about, the impact of it. The crow drank from it and went away happily. This is it. So you build that, weave that narrative into the problem and the situation in which they are in, and then how they come about it, that triggering point, the change movement, and then. And finally, the story ends with that human value, that global value that this story wishes to say. It might be relating to learning, it might be relating to a specific knowledge, it might be relating to a change movement, it may be relating to an action that needs to be taken, it might be relating to how that institution or the person stood still in the midst of the storm. With that value, you might probably like to end it with your tagline that might speak the message from that person or that institution or that team. Of course, you can tell stories in the first person as if that I am telling my story, or you can also say that as if you are telling in the second person, that you are in a conversation with the other, so you can say it in the second person. And you may also like to say a story in third person. You are talking about someone or about a team or about an institution or about your process. So come on, now what stops you from telling a story? Start doing. Start one by one. You will see yourself a great storyteller soon, and you would be making new narratives. Great. Go ahead. Thank you, everyone, and wish you a wonderful life of storytelling.